intentionally. Oh man, it's so cool and wild. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is lit. And it's been like consistently delivering to me, and I am eating it up. Like, it's so funny because at first it was like, you can make hell, and like, oh, then you can make heaven, and then it was like bubbles, and then it was like pastel magical stars and moons, rainbows, and yeah, so like that has been really, really cool. And now we're catching jellyfish, and these jellyfish tank are like so awesome. And it's so funny how your reality with probably hair blowing, not a thing jumping. It's so amazing, like how like reality like jumps up to meet your expectation. Like it's just like media. It's hard to talk about these things. One of the things about like having the perspective of reality that I do, the English language, and especially I'm not even so good with the English language, being that I am alien and telepathic trying, that it's not equipped to communicate about these things. Funny that. And anyway, but yeah, reality reflecting in media. It's been really beautiful, like really specifically like aimed at me, and it's been enhancing my life, and I've been really enjoying it. So that's been really cool. I have stuff like written down, and I'm like way off of my script at this point. But yeah, pastel magical girl, moon, stars, clouds, perfection. And then they're like neon jellyfish. Like, this is so cool. Okay, and then today after my appointment, like now we're on jellyfish. Like, oh, did I tell you? Like, go back and watch the video I made when I woke up from a dream about playing Animal Crossing Switch, which is now called Animal Crossing Horizons. We didn't know anything about it. I'm talking like a year ago. I made a video. I was like, Animal Crossing for Switch. I had a dream about it, that I was playing it. And in the dream, there were bubble items and animals in bubbles, and actually animals made out of bubbles, like shaped bubbles. Like Bubble Buddy type complex, but like Bubbles was very heavily featured in this Animal Crossing Switch dream. And the day that we get the Treehouse Nintendo Direct E3 about Animal Crossing Switch Horizons is the same day that they give us the Bubble Gyrodite hunt, which like the Gyrotites, like Bubble Buddy, like dude, like it is so real that I'm predicting reality or creating it. And that's the thing, is that like it's so exciting, because it's like I feel like so much more empowered that I'm creating it versus like just predicting it. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I'm right on track when that stuff happens. So anyway, we're doing the jellyfishing thing now, and the jellyfishing thing is so cool. And then we go to eat after my appointments, my really good appointments. Watch the other video. And after my really good appointments, we go to eat at this fish restaurant. And what was it called? Something silly, like Jumping Jack's Catfish. I don't know. The waitress was lovely. She was very kind and helpful. We'd never been there before. We did not realize how swanky it was when we went in, but like it was nice. And they had jellyfish in a tank, and it was like I was just, and like, mind you, my reality is incredibly limited. Like I rarely see anything other than this room, and I really don't do much online other than play Animal Crossing, look for information, educate myself, pay attention, and try to evolve my own consciousness and the human consciousness, and and communicate with my friends and like contribute positivity, post uplifting pictures for me to look back on and be like, hey, look, you live, even though it feels like you never live and you're in hell right now. Check it, you were in heaven like a minute ago. It's always like a minute ago. It's like, oh, I was just there. It's how it always is. And yeah, so it's just like really intense to have these reflections, like, hey, like if you ever like wondered if like this wasn't like awesome and meant to be, and you're creating reality confidently and doing the best that you can, and the universe is like spitting out its best for you because you are expecting that and you deserve that because you love yourself, like that those little things are it. It's like I go to a restaurant, there's like a catfish restaurant and there's a jellyfish. I'm catching jellyfish in Animal Crossing. Like that dream I had a year ago, like the bubbles, the bubble buddy imagery, and the it's just like and synchronicity like will like make you have the little, that's kind of the thing of it, is that it's like it will trigger that schizo paranoid anxiety thing, because it's like, oh my god, like are you hearing my thoughts? Like, guess what, the universe is always hearing your thoughts, so be careful what you say to it, else you may spell your doom. Sorry, this is just like actually what I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that was the other great thing about today, is that I had really great conversation with Sean, and even when I wasn't great, because my beaded curtain, like, I'm like, what am I gonna, I'm not gonna take it down, like, when I became physically fatigued after my appointments and mentally fatigued, and I would get retarded, he would be very patient with me, and even though communication came less easily, we were still communicating, and it was awesome. So today's been great, the week's been great, and thank you for all the love and light. I hope I'm contributing love and light to your lives, and you're doing the same in your life, because you deserve it, and I love you. Conscious co-creation, we do it together, we do it better together.